Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 8 Week 4, Day 7. So today, of course, we're going to be going over all of the weekly spoilers for the week, as well as probably doing a bit of token farming, as well as the normal things we do to kind of just wrap everything up, as pretty much every event's already done. Of course, we still have the faction event, the world event, but most of everything has already been cleared out, and a major purple from that, nice, from completing out the world event. Guild War is not next week, but the following week, if nothing else. But of course, if you haven't already, main thing's still going on this week. Mythic's still going until Thursday reset, or sorry, Friday reset until the end of Thursday. But of course, faction event is ending today, so if you haven't done up to whatever point you want to do it for, definitely make sure to do so. Also, gosh, the leaderboard, wild on earth is that? Who, why? 33 million? I don't think I've ever seen it that high. They really wanted that power orb. 33 million. It's like double second place. Wow. They overkilled it by a lot. That is a very big number. I'm pretty sure like the 90 to 100 is probably like less score than their total. Actually, it would be because it's not like what, 4 million each? Well, maybe slightly less, but you know, still, it's a lot. That is a lot. Xbox is at 35 million? Really? What's the second place on Xbox, though? Is it, like, really contested? Like, I don't understand why they're, like, double. Double the, next one up. I guess they really wanted to lead. That's still pretty high. But anyways, guys. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Mister. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, hello, Flame. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, let's see. Hello on Flame. Hello Daddy Shark. Hello Gem God Diaz. Hello Andronian. Hello Tyrian. Hello Crisp, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so first order of business. Spoilers. So we have things going on next week. What things? I actually forget what things. Actually, I don't even think I've initially checked. So we shall find out. I don't believe we have much going on next week. Mostly because this was kind of the bigger week already. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting. I have no clue why through this way it just never wants to work that way. However, it will work this way. So we got the head in the... Oh, we're getting another bird. We got a head in the sand event, which will be getting the ostrix. Some kind of ostrich thing, yellow purple, ends up dealing I get it, the head in the sand ostrich thing. That's funny. I see what they did there. But anyways, it destroys a column, gives a bunch of armor to all allies, boosted by yellow gems destroyed, and of course, guess what? It doesn't mention the boost ratio. So we shall go over to our other way of checking and go get the boost ratio, because they do not post it on the forum post or the weekly post or anywhere on any of their official posts until you get in game. It's a 3 times boost ratio. Okay, there we go. Boosted by yellow gems destroyed at a 3 times boost ratio. So if it does something like 5 yellow gems, it's going to do 15 additional armor to all allies. That's not too bad. They're also not exceptionally good. It also gives them all 3 magic. This does say all allies, so I assume that also means itself. However, it... oh, no, it does use magic itself, because it's boosting its armor gain. You can actually see it right here. The magic +1 for its armor gain. So, it's okay. It's basically an armor buff spammer. Nothing too special. Oh, it's only a column. I thought it was a plus shape. My bad. It's okay. Because you're not going to be able to destroy 5 out of that. You'll be lucky if you can get 3. And with a 3 times boost ratio, that's not much of a benefit then. It does have Arcane though. Also it has that 10% random thing. As well as a way to destroy the Wish Gem. Because destroying a column would of course destroy the Wish Gem. Overall, I feel like it's not going to get used. It's way too situational and just doesn't do what it needs to do enough. And it's not enough it's not enough armor with not enough mana accumulation loop. So it's just not going to be worth it then. Yeah, it seems kind of underwhelming then. It's like an alternative armor buffer that might come into play occasionally though. But very, very rarely, and there's just better options out there. Anyways, as far as other things that we got going on throughout the week, I believe it is a pretty normal week overall. Tuesday, of course, we have the faction for the event, which is actually one of the easier ones. You might not even need to like potion it down. It's Stone Song areas, multiple different strategies. You can use insta-kill, you can use AoE spam, you have resummon for days. It's one of the easier factions, I would say. Probably in the top 5 easiest. Wednesday, we have the Suncrest pet, which should already exist already. That's just for the team bonus for Strix. Pretty good team bonus, though. Thursday, we end up having a... oh, wait. Battle Crasher. Oh, a Valentine's Day Battle Crasher. That makes sense. I was going to say, what's all coming up soon? But we got a Valentine's Day Battle Crasher. I assume it's like 500 gold every time you kill it. I don't think we currently know what the resource will be. Then we, of course, just have the class event for the Suncrest, which is Stormcaller. Most notably used for its Perpetual Yellow Storm, particularly with Triple Finesse and a few other builds. And then, of course, we got a Vault Weekend, which will be mostly the grind then. And you'll need to get a bit of grind on there. Hopefully get a bunch of resources and be good to go. But yeah, we got a Vault event for... gosh, we've been getting a lot of Vault events lately. But there's another one. Has the interval for Vault events just been changed to like 4 weeks or something? Like, when's the Vault event after this Vault event? That's weird. Like, now it's a big gap. Because this is the last one until... Well, then again, that's exactly a month from now, so who knows? Maybe it's not a big gap. Because for all we know, it could be the Friday after that Friday, which would be the 18th, which is not that big a gap at all. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of Vault events lately. But, be able to farm it up if nothing else. Man, anyways, that's pretty much everything. So pretty much an average week just with a Vault event at the end. With the biggest thing happening basically being the Vault event. Because as far as new content, we're getting almost nothing next week. We're getting a troop tomorrow, or I should say in like 4 hours from now. Or sorry, in like 6 hours from now. And that's basically it. Because the Vault event's nothing new, though it's fun to grind. And that's it. Because we're not getting anything on Wednesday. No new pet or anything. Valentine's Day pet is coming the next Wednesday after that, though, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, we can kind of see it from over here, if I'm not mistaken, as well. If we go over here, go over to pets. I believe it is next week's Wednesday. Yeah, it's not this week's Wednesday, it's next week's Wednesday, which means we're actually getting the Valentine's Day pet after Valentine's Day, which normally it's the other way around. But it does look like we're getting Valentine's Day pet after Valentine's Day has already occurred, though it is absolutely adorable, that little parrot bird thingy with the eyes bigger than its beak. Yeah, we're getting that thing. But anyways. Yeah, pretty cool. So, hello, Rogue. Welcome, welcome. Anyways. So, first order of business. We finished out World Event already, as we kind of saw earlier. So, that's out of the way. Obviously, we already finished out Faction. So, let's go clear these real quick. Actually, what do we have a pet for? Might as well grab it. Let's grab it for pet food. I feel like I don't take it for pet food that often. I'm always slightly skeptical if they're ever going to add anything else to use pet food on. So I'm not sure if I should ever actually be farming these or not. I do on occasion. I definitely don't take all of them that I ever see. Obviously, I take the ones that I don't already have max, obviously. But as far as repeat ones, I'm still not sure how to handle them. Sometimes I take them, sometimes I don't. It just depends. As far as what they can currently be used for, it is pretty useless to bother taking a pet rescue for any pet you have already done, with one main exception. If you have not maxed every hero class in the game, these do give 2 EXP per battle, and these earlier battles, like the ones we're doing right now, die pretty quickly, and the teams that you can use for them are pretty versatile, as far as, you know, damage range and everything, and, you know, the flexibility of not really needing your hero, while still having on your team so you get EXP. So it could be a pretty good EXP farm, since these first 4 to 5 go down really easily, which is pretty much just like about on 10 EXP towards whatever hero class you want to do pretty quickly. So that's always nice. But beyond that, the pet food themselves isn't really used for much. Like, once you reach a certain point where you have more than enough pet food, and they haven't added any other thing to use it on. Similar to power orbs and some other resources these days. But hopefully it'll figure out something. Who knows, we're going to get probably another area after Underworld. Maybe not immediately, because they have other plans as far as features. Plus, they're probably going to be adding more troops to all the factions and stuff like that. But it's eventually going to happen. There's no way we're not eventually getting a third area. Of course, the main two being Crystar, the main world, and Underworld. That made it sound like 3, but you know, Crystar is the main world. And then the Underworld. And then whatever the third one is. That's probably not happening like soon, but it's definitely happening at some point. Wait, can you access your other teams in Pet Rescue? I've never tried. Has it always been like that? I've never actually tried clicking on the thing. Well, I have before, but it didn't bring me anywheres. Unless that was something that has been changed recently. That they might have accidentally done. Oh no, I'll go try clicking on it. I haven't recently. I know in the past that used to do nothing. Oh, you can't change your team? That's the problem? Oh, I've never changed my team, so I haven't noticed. But, I'll go click it then. Because I haven't tried changing my team for pets in forever. Also, can you stop reviving? That'd be great, because this team is not meant for multi-killing. No! We could actually lose this battle. Just because of how bad this team is at killing a single unit. Worst comes to worst, we can kind of kill it off of watch. We're going to have to. Whoops. I was trying to do that to get mana for the other thing and then didn't realize it was actually kill the thing out. Whoops. Let's just explode everything. He'll do his skull spam. He unfortunately denies my green in doing so. Imagine if he revived again. He actually could have killed us if he revived again. What do you mean? We can change our team. I'm not sure what you mean by this. I'm confused. This is working exactly as it always does. Am I missing something? Like, I can change my team to whatever I want right now. Unless it doesn't save. Does it not save? Let's see. What if I change my banner to something really weird? Like, literally anything else. No, it saves. Oh no, I'm confused as to what the problem is then. But yeah, it saves. Am I missing something? Because it seems perfectly fine. He means you can't access your other pre-made teams? It's always been like that. You just copy-paste. But yeah, it's never not been like that. That's normal. And the reason for that is because they don't take up on your slots. But no, that's completely normal. It never has and never will end up being able to access your other teams. Because if you want to access them, you just copy-paste from them directly. Because they take up a different slot, which is why they aren't like that. But no, that's normal. And probably extremely intended. But yeah, you can still select pre-made teams. All you have to do is just copy-paste them. But yeah, it's always been like that. And will likely stay like that, I would assume. Because it makes it so you don't have to use up more team slots. Which is the main reason why it's like that. A lot of the side game modes are similar. Just so it doesn't end up taking up team slots. Like World Event, for example. Yeah, because if they did, if they had it like how Guild Wars is for every single event, like literally every team slot you have would be used for an event. If every single event in the entire game needed to have them. Because you would need like at least 5 to 6, or actually how many different sets are there? So you would kind of use the same thing, but you would need multiple for pet rescues. You would need 12 for Guild Wars, which that already does get taken up. You would need at least 1 for the World event, possibly 2. Whenever there's like a faction event, you would need several for those. And I don't know, there'd just be so many that you would have to keep there. Between every event. Thursday class events as well. Wednesday pet rescues as well. Any other Friday event that they might have. Like they have a lot of those separately, taking up those slots there rather than using your own. Just because it would be so many slots if they used it for everything. And the only reason why Guild Wars probably doesn't have its own separated thing, even though it consumes the most amount of slots, is likely because it's the oldest game mode of all of them. So it also has some of the oldest code, so they just haven't bothered doing it for it. But they might eventually. Because Guild Wars is one of those pretty noteworthy outliers that waste up 12 slots, 6 for offensive, 6 for defensive. But it's mostly because it was the very first of all those events, making it the absolute oldest with how it's structured. Yeah, it technically uses 6, though you could probably get away with using a lot less than that. Because they don't really need a different team for the 6. The main thing that you need for Pet Rescue is one for the earlier section and one for the later section. Normally most people, due to how it's, you can't really switch it that conveniently, due to the copy-paste nature thing. Because you would basically have to save 2 of your teams. Which kind of goes to show why it needs to be like that. Because you could just copy-paste 2 different teams into there. But then you'd have to constantly have 2 different team slots already occupied in your inventory to be able to do that. Unless you want to do it through a spreadsheet or an external factor. Where you just keep the copy-paste code handy. Because otherwise, running 2 different teams for Pet Rescue is actually always more viable. If there was like a super quick way to switch between them. Like there is a way to do it now, it's just kind of inconvenient. It also saves whatever your most recent last team was. And because it's structured like that as well, that makes it even more annoying, because then when you start the next battle for it, it saves not your first team that you used, but your last team that you used for the final battle. But if the way that you have it structured is using a weaker, or, you know, quick kill team for the earlier section, and is something that can handle the stronger enemies quicker for the later section, then when you have the battles again, when you start all the way at the beginning at the weaker battles, you then would have, with how it saves currently, you'd have the stronger team, or, you know, the team that's meant for the later section, starting at the earlier section, meaning you'd still have to double replace it every single time, because it only tracks the 1 rather than 2 of them. Which is why it's normally not viable to switch between multiple teams like that. But if they ever restructured it, it kind of would be. Anyways, let's switch over to Magic. Actually, let me go run the Volkies. Let's go run this. See if we get an extra code this stream. Speaking of which, has Kafka ever sent me codes? I didn't check Discord today. Also, I should probably spam her on every other location I can think of. Because if there's any day she will reply, it is either tonight or tomorrow. Also, why is Photoshop taking so long to get out of my way? There it goes. Gosh, that took forever. What was I looking for? I came here to look for the... Oh yeah, I wanted to go open Discord real quick. It's gonna take forever to the other computer to load, but just want to see if we got more codes yet. Anyways, let's go see. Speaking of more codes, let's see if we get more codes here. How many do we currently have? We are sitting at 68. So that means we have to go down to 56. Let's do just that. Is 1 Ironhawk still viable? Kind of. Not really. It's mostly 2 and 3 Ironhawks. 1 Ironhawk teams are kind of just, for the most part, I would say not worth it. They're about the same as just running Rowan. And Rowan, of course, is a lot easier to access. But yeah, I would definitely just keep saving till you can get 2. Though obviously, if you can still get 1, you might still want to get 1. But definitely high priority to save for 2. It's one of the most important things in the game from a resource perspective, because it helps you farm more resources. Especially with how many Vault events there have been lately. It's not needed to farm Vault events, but it definitely helps speed things up a little, which is always very useful. Well, so far, no really big drops yet. Nope. We didn't get more codes yet. No! I'll need to spam her everywhere tonight before I go to bed. Probably do it right after this stream so I don't forget. But I sent her a message like a week ago. I normally do it way in advance because it sometimes takes her like multiple weeks. Let's see, what was the exact date? It was, oh, exactly a week ago. Pretty much this Sunday last week, it looks like. And still no codes. Yeah, I'll spam her everywhere this time. What is the most efficient to level up your classes without specifically grinding them into a dust team? I'm slightly confused by the wording, but Rowan is generally the— oh, we got a payout already. Nice. But, so we'll hand out a code in a little bit after we finish these keys. But as far as getting classes leveled, you would normally want to do it with a Rowan build. Either in Explore 1 PvP or just spamming, or sorry, in, did I say Explore 1 PvP? In the one, in the casual PvP, in the 1 trophy casual PvP, or in, Explore, low-level Explore. The PvP method is quicker, but requires you to keep a really low PvP rating, which is not really that doable during Guild War weeks. And the other method is just keep spamming Explore at a very low level, and you just keep getting XP. The PvP one's a bit quicker, but it requires a lot more clicking precisely, and slightly more thinking. Whereas the Explore method is nice and very easy and straightforward, but a lot more repetitive. Also, there's a lot of things that just passively give you XP on the daily system. Like just running through dungeons, running through the adventure board gives 2 XP each. Running through pet battles if there's one available. There's quite a few things that give double XP. Or, you know, 2 XP instead of 1. It's one of the reasons why casual PvP is pretty good. Because it gives 2 XP instead of the Explorer's 1 XP. But yeah, doing it during daily delves, daily adventure board, pet rescue, things like those, they give 2 XP each. So you can get a lot of XP daily from them. They're all dailies that give a lot of class XP. Ah, we got the Magician. I don't think I got a spare copy of him yet. We almost have like 2 spares of every tarot card though now. What even is the drop rate of tarot cards? I wish I showed it in game. I keep wanting to say it's about 1 in 100, but I'm not really sure. Because sometimes it feels like it's better than 1 in 100, and other times it seems even worse. Get another 1% power orb? Gosh. I haven't gotten one in months. The 1% power orbs. Oh, maybe we'll get one today. Let's see, how many more Vault keys are we doing? Oh, I got another Curse Gnome. I would control people by setting 4 Curse Gnomes, but by now a lot of people already have them. I still can't believe someone on like the day it came out set a team of 4 Curse Gnomes. Like literally the exact day that Curse Gnome was available. They already had the team ready to go. Oh, is that a 1% power? That is not anything. Alright, final key. But we already got the reward to hand out the code, so we'll go do it right after we finish this key. And then we'll have another one a little bit later to stream. Or we're doing the token grinds. Also, we've been getting some absurd luck on token grind. We also predicted at the end of both our last 2 streams what the final chest will be. I highly doubt I can get it 3 times in a row, though. Because on Friday night, we said it would be an Anu, and then it was an Anu. Then I end up saying that it's not going to be an Anu, but it's going to be a Nisha, and then it was a Nisha. I'm not sure what to call it for tonight. I'll figure it out later this stream. But for now, let's go hand out the code. And then we'll hand out another one in a little bit. Also, I'm running very low on codes. Hopefully she sends me more. Because I have enough till like Friday, I think. And that's it. Though it depends how many double codes we hand out. If we hand out too many double codes, might not even last till Friday. I have like, I think, 7 left or so. Which theoretically, if we bottlenecked it to only 1 per stream, it would eventually last a week. I'm just hoping she sends it either tonight or tomorrow, though. That is the current plan. You still haven't seen a single Curse Gnome outside of a Vault event since they finished the boosted drop rate? Really? The boosted drop rate ended on the 5th. That means it's been an entire month of not getting a single Curse Gnome outside of the Vault event. But there you guys go. There is the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is where we put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chats. Copy paste random numbers and letters start with 2H. And it gives same order as always. True charge maps 1 gem key 2,500 gold. And why do I keep forgetting which one I didn't say? But there you know. You guys know the loot. And only use ball and PC mobile version of the game. And definitely feel free to like on stream. Helps out a lot and is greatly, greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's go do some grinding then. Because we finished every other objective we could possibly need to do this week. So, we can do some token grinding. Oh, not with that team though. And we'll have another code in a little bit. Gosh, spam bots have been a lot spammier today. The other stream was actually kind of crazy with them. Also saw a new spam bot that I never saw before in that stream as well. Which makes me assume they were just targeting that specific game type. And the ones that we see in our stream are just the more generic ones that are going even wider than that. Oh, I could just take a skull to win. Whoops. But we still did, technically. Just in a weirder way. Indirectly. Hello, Roman. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, they kept posting the word text. Like, their name was like the most random gibberish of random... Like, if you just mashed your keyboard, like, very elaborately, that is, like, exactly what their names looked like. And they kept posting the word text. And it happened for, like, 15 minutes straight with, like, 24 different accounts. It was very weird. I never saw that before. I remember when Crimson Bat used to be meta. It was really good for the first, like, year or two of the game. And then has basically never been used since. Pretty much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the text bots from earlier Oh no, maybe they had some kind of whole string and it just came up invalid as text. But simply the word text. Because it seemed like they were probably supposed to be spamming something else. But it was set up incorrectly, so it just it just kept doing the word text. I still find it weird how Elemental Star works. Because in a lot of situations, when you have enough Destroy to actually properly destroy an Elemental Star, you're already getting so much mana accumulation that the Elemental Star does almost nothing. Like right there, I'm pretty sure Elemental Star did nothing because it didn't hit Zugoff. And we already got so much mana accumulation that everything else already reached full mana. It's just a really weird interaction. Why is my arm so itchy? Must have slept on it weird. Maybe it's from the paint now. Actually, the paint smell didn't linger for that long that they did the other day. It actually wasn't too bad. I was expecting it to be a bit worse. Though they also didn't paint like too much as far as like overall area. Also, it wasn't directly in my room either, so that made it a bit easier. Let's see. We'll take that again. Isabel the bot smasher. Whack-a-bot. Yeah, I feel like our Gems of War stream normally gets a bot like, what, every 10 to 15 minutes? Yet at some points in that other stream, they were like every minute. Nothing good in that chest. But more tokens, still good progress. Every token helps. Ideally they're Anus or Nishas though, or at least Arania. I still wish we would get some kind of other way to farm tokens. Other than just explore. Theoretically World Event, but you don't get any extra. It's not like if you play the leaderboard really well for World Event, you get more of them or something. But that'd be kind of cool if it was. Because Tower of Doom, Guild Wars, and a few others are kind of like that, where if you go further in the event, you get more of the exclusive thing. In this case, it would be the exclusive medal that's for the event. Which would result in more upgrade material. Speaking of the bots, there they are. They heard their name. Oh gosh. But yeah, I'm definitely not staying up to try to record the video. Definitely will need to sleep. Because I know for sure if I try staying up tonight, I'm just gonna crash. I crashed like so hard last night. I'm not sure why. But like the second I laid down, I was like out. Like so ridiculously quick. I feel like the same would happen right now. But we will have it up at a reasonable time this time. Because I'm not sure they even are doing any work tomorrow either. Which is nice. Nice peaceful Monday. With no noise. Because I believe they're currently waiting on a shipment, so they might actually not be doing it until later in the week. Huh. Ooh, what's in the chest? Nah, nothing's in the chest. I know, we might have depleted all of our luck. We've been getting some really good explore days this week. I think our initial total this week is like 6 or something. Like almost a full medal. Oh, don't you get transformed? Actually, he has immune, so that's fine. It's actually kind of convenient about Golvania. Even though it has some things that can create it. They also have quite a few things that have immune, which is actually a good thing. Because them getting transformed when you're about to kill them is very annoying. It's more annoying if you get transformed, but it's also annoying when they heal off the transform. Or effectively heal. We used all of our luck today during the shiny hunts. Yeah, shiny hunting in the new Pokemon game has actually been pretty fun. I'm really curious to see what Pokemon will be like if they keep going down that direction. Because the game as a premise is really solid. A lot of execution in the game's not the greatest. But the overall direction is so absurdly good. At least compared to where the franchise has been lately. It's definitely a step very much in the right direction. Tessa has streamer luck to spare. I don't know, we've been doing really bad on major orbs. Keep hearing all these people getting their 1%. And I haven't seen one in like 5 months, I think, or 6 months. Though we did get 3 on the first year. I made a prediction when they first came out, though there were more ways to get orbs because of Gnome-Palooza and stuff that I couldn't have foreseen. But at the time, I said we'd probably get 1, 2 for lucky, and we got 3 that year, the first year. However, we're currently like 4 or 5 months without a single power off of majors. Not like we need them, but still. Also, did that just full mana everything? That's so unfortunate. I already had pretty much all my mana, now he does too. Also, that's the one other thing I kind of hate about Wish Gem. There's a 1 in 5 chance it's actually a negative effect instead of positive. In the sense that even though it'll get your whole team to full mana, it'll also get the enemy's team to full mana. But if you're the one already cycling, you probably already are close to full mana to begin with. And then you're basically just giving the enemy a free full mana to their entire team. Though if nothing else, at least it's the inverse of a mana drain. It'd be even more annoying if it was like, oh, mana drain everything in play. Rather than full mana everything in play. That's still a weird mechanic overall. But at least it's better than the inverse, if nothing else. We get power orbs from the past, true. That is true. You're just under 6 mil, but you made 16th on the leaderboard. That's actually pretty high. I do kind of want to try a leaderboard again sometime in this game. It's been ages since we really bothered. There isn't much of a need to, especially since the need to get power orbs has increasingly kept going down, as more and more ways have accumulated while no additional features that need power orbs have been occurring. The only problem is once a feature does come that will start requiring power orbs, the amount of people going for leaderboards will increase. Or the price to do so would go up to make first place. Which is problematic. You just got Initiative? Nice. I'm not even sure how many hours it takes to get Initiative these days. I feel like any number I ever say always seems wrong. Like sometimes, like this week, it's like we get Initiative almost every hour. If not multiple in an hour. Then you have other weeks where you go like 40 hours and you see 1 or 0 initias. Oi. Some of that luck has been rubbing off on you, nice. You haven't farmed niches in over a year, really? I'm kind of surprised with how many things that you do farm within the game. How do you go about troop upgrading then? Because I assume you're at the point, too, where that's like the main resource you would need. Wouldn't it be? Oh, then again, you get a lot of epics from doing World Event. Because you do buy pretty deep into them every time. So that might be helping a lot. Oh, you get the initial offer as well. Interesting. Initial offer is interesting in that I personally don't have the money for it. Though its overall value for time it takes to get it relative to cost is not like exceedingly bad. But it's like artificially made hard to get so that people would spend money on it. Because its value time-wise, like to money-wise, isn't that bad. The fact that it even takes that long to farm to begin with is more so the issue. Because it takes forever to farm a full Nisha. Like, we got lucky this weekend and we almost farmed a full Nisha just off of pure luck. Or, you know, full Nisha metal. That's not normally the case. Ugh, I need to stop yawning. But yeah, last night was really funny. Because I was like laying in bed doing multiple things at once. And that was like the grave mistake. Because I was actually literally eating dinner. When I woke up, I was like looking over to the side. It's like, okay, what happened? What time is it? And then it's like, I'm looking over and it's like, oh, I have my like almost completely finished dinner bowl just like sitting there. Because I was nibbling on it while doing like multiple things. And my glasses were like on the side. The Switch was like on the side because I had idling there. And it's like, oh, I guess I completely crashed while doing things. Like I had some stream running in the background that was obviously off by then. Because I've been watching some, oh, what's it called? Security Breach, that new Five Nights at Freddy's game that came out about a year ago. I've still been watching some speedruns and stuff for the game. Because the game was like exceedingly broken. And there's a lot of really funny glitches in that game. I'm not sure if we'd ever play it on the channel though. The most recent iteration is also way too pricey. I think it was like 40 bucks. Which for a game that you're going to get like maybe 10 hours of content out of. Unless you're like breaking it with speedrunning or something. Not really worth it. You just got 2 niches within 15 minutes. Nice. We did that the other day. Though so far tonight, not really doing too well. We keep getting some really generic chests. Very underwhelming chests tonight. So much so, the next Arania, Anu, or Nisha we get will hand out a code. I'm lowering the bar to Arania. Because have we even gotten one tonight? I think we've maybe gotten one. We must have depleted all of our luck. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because we predicted it correctly the last 2 days, we gotta predict that we're gonna get a triple Nisha in this next chest. More realistically, we gotta say it's a double Nisha. Because we're gonna get a double Nisha in tonight's final chest. Because we got it completely correct the last 2 nights. So let's just call something absurd and just see it happen. There's no way it'll happen. But yeah, we're gonna call a double Nisha. I can't call a triple, it's literally impossible. Maybe not literally, but you know. I highly doubt it would happen. I'm not sure we're ever gonna see the triple Nisha. It has happened to multiple people before. This is so absurdly rare. The chat is taking all. I know, you guys are talking about all this good luck. We've gotten none of it today. At least not for Gems of War, anyways. Best team to use for this faction, level 100, 500. You're behind and have 5 hours to catch up. Oh no. I end up running with a Iron Gut Zugov team. Wait, right? Yeah. Because it's brown, red. So yeah, you can run Iron Gut Zugov. But yeah, I ran with a Iron Gut Zugov team. The same one we mentioned on the video. I'll go show the team in a second. But it's the same one I mentioned on the Friday video. We ran it from, I believe, 170 all the way to the end with skip method. This one should be. Yeah, though you might want to switch out Mountain Crusher. You can change it for something else. It really just depends how you want to run it. But High King Iron gets Zugaf Harpy Mage with Hero tanking in the first slot with some mana accumulating weapon. That's why we end up going down. Harpy Mage in the back because it's basically second turn in power. Yeah, that's what we ran through the entire faction with. It was decently quick. It's also a pretty small faction with only 3 rooms, so you can run through it, or you know, you can just run down a straight line, which makes it quite a bit quicker as well. But you still have plenty of time. Even if you haven't started the faction event at all, it's actually possible to completely finish it before reset time. It would take a little while. But if you're just rush method for, you know, the later half from 100 to 500, it would probably only take like 3 hours. Maybe 4 hours. Probably closer to 3. Yeah, there's Isabel posting the team as well if you want to copy paste it. Thank you for that. Hey, we got a gnome. Oh, why did I take it that way? Could have got more mana the other way. Not too big a deal though. Make sure we get the gnome because unlike the vaults, it actually matters if they run away. I thought we had a skull option. All those options and none of them are skull poke. Slightly unfortunate. Alright, what's in our chest? Something good. I had double Orpheus. One funny thing if we do call double Nisha at the end is it shows up as 1 token because of the multi-stacking thing, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be like, oh, how many do we actually get when it happens? Because don't they do that in that little image when it does the animation slowly? It just normally mash through it so quick. Kind of like how the double Orpheus we just had, which kind of show up as 1 metal even though it's 2. Because it spreads it based on how many are unique. Also, have we really not gotten a single Arania tonight? Or was it before I said we'd hand out a code for that? Because I don't remember getting a single Arania or higher since then. Some really bad luck tonight. Because we would normally would have at least an Arania by now, gosh. There's really no way we'll get a double Nisha tonight. Still gonna try. We called it correct 2 nights in a row. Let's see if it can... We gotta do something absurd enough to see if it still will. We've gotten increasingly higher. We said it would be an Anu, and it was. Then it would Nisha, and it was. Now we gotta go double Nisha. And if it somehow does that, there's no way it's gonna do triple Nisha after. It's just not gonna happen. Though it would be exceedingly funny if it did. Also, I'll hand out the code after this next chest as well. And then we'll probably go for 1 more after that. Because apparently the game does not want to give us anything good. That's the only thing I don't care about Explorer. Like, if you go a long chain of not getting anything, it gets really discouraging. Vault events used to be like that, but luckily they changed it so much that it no longer feels like that, which is great. I wish they would kind of do the same to Explorer, just to kind of revamp it a little. Because the way that they revamped Vault events with things like Nomapalooza and just, you know, just other tweaks some of that, like the Vault keys having better value due to harder difficulty and stuff like that. It was really healthy for the overall enjoyment of them. Mostly the Nomapalooza, obviously. But we kind of need something similar for Explorer. Would be kind of nice for a refresher for it. Because you can go a really long duration of just getting discouraged from Explorer if you get the unluckier side of it. Gosh. Wow. That is literally the worst drop you can even get. A double guard. And I said next chest will be the last one. So hey, double Nisha. It's time to invert our luck. We got the worst possible chest. This one's going to be the best one. Before we do though, let's go hand out the second code. Because there's no way we're getting anything bigger than the worst possible option in the entire game. So let me go hand out this code. Make up for our loss of loot with a code. And then let's go get our double Nisha chests. There you guys go. Enjoy. Okay, final chests. See what we get. Though we set the bar pretty low. We got the worst possible drop. Now this one either has to be the best possible drop or it's going to give us the worst possible drop again, which is double guard. It's either double Nisha or double guard. There is no in between. It's either going to double guard us 2 times in a row, which is exceedingly trolly, or it's going to give us double Nisha. I'm calling it now. That's the call for tonight. It's either the worst possible chest or the best possible chest. Well, technically the best is triple Nisha. But the absolute worst is double guard, which we just got on the previous one. Let's see. There's no way we're calling it correct 3 nights in a row, though. Though that would be amazing. But I gotta be realistic. We gotta keep that double guard option in there. Because it is really giving us bad luck tonight. Oh, Pure Faction 500 done? Nice. Yeah, there's still plenty of time. Like, you could literally start it from scratch right now. And if you had all the time up till reset, it's actually still doable. Even though there's only 5 hours left. You'd have to do at least a good amount of rush method, though. But if you're still in the process of doing it, as long as you keep doing it, you should have enough time. You just have to make sure you're doing rush method. Or start doing rush method now or really soon if you haven't already. Or you just start wiping them down. You might need to spend a little bit more gems, but it's still doable to get it done before reset in 5 hours. Still very doable. I wouldn't advise doing it that way. But if you need to, it definitely can be done. Cedric Metal is actually better than Guard. It's more common, but it's higher rarity, so it counts for more upgrade. Wow, this is just not giving us any option. That was a very long duration of just passing no option whatsoever. In fact, the summon was kind of unfortunate there. Alright, final one. And the chest content's going to be either double guard or double Nisha. There is no in between. Even though it's probably going to just drop something in between. But my guess is on double Nisha, just so it'll be wrong. No. I want it to be right. Double Nisha or double guard. Oh, well, there's a guard. No, we can't get 3 nights in a row. We got 2 nights in a row, though. No, we just have way too bad luck today for this. Did we even get a single Orania or better? Oh, we only called it exactly correct 2 nights in a row. It's a matter of time before our luck runs out. We've really ran out of luck on token farming today, though, gosh. That might have been one of our worst overall token farming. Yet it's kind of funny because we were just doing so absurdly good the last few days. But as far as overall value, that was some really bad token grind. With like the chest prior to that was literally the worst chest you could even get, double guard. There is not even a well, you could technically get a single guard, but on that difficulty, it's impossible to get single guard. On the difficulty we were doing, double guard's the worst you could get. So we did really bad. Don't even think we got our Rainier or higher at any point. That's some unluckiness. Oh, you missed the notification. Oh no. Yeah, we're probably ending out for now. Although we will be back same time as we do every single night. So if you don't get a notification, we're always around normally at that time. Unless I cancel it for some reason, like I did the other week just once. But normally we don't cancel. We're pretty much here every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we're not up exactly then, it'll probably be up like a few minutes after. Sometimes the thing for it isn't up immediately. But yeah, we do it every single night at that time. 1 hour prior to now. And tomorrow night we'll be doing Chapter 5 tasks. As well as have the video up in a timely manner. Though it will be not like immediately up because I will be sleeping then. Gotta catch up on sleep a little. Because I'm probably gonna crash like the second I lay down again. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Don't forget, if you're still trying to get the Mythic too, you still got 4 days. Oh, also one other thing to mention, Soulforge. Wasn't there one really relevant thing in Soulforge? I don't think it was a troop, was it? I'm pretty sure it was the weapon. What was the weapon? Well, there's an okay one. Copaltine Wand. Never mind, that wasn't like a must have. Copaltine Wand, and if you're really late in the game, Doomed Labyrinth can be okay. Sky Heroes occasionally. This was good for some stuff this week, though at this point it's not really useful for anything. But yeah, Copaltine Wand and I guess Doomed Labyrinth. Neither are like a must absolutely have, but they're okay options to consider. Not in Sky Hero. I personally don't feel like Sky Hero is used much in the current state of the game, though. But it can be kind of decent. It's kind of like a deep borer that works based on a boost ratio, which means if it doesn't get its boost ratio, it's kind of bad. But if it does, it can get some really good value. It's very situational. I personally don't use it. You might as well just use Rope Dart in most situations instead, which is what most people tend to do. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Best of luck with everything, and I'll catch you guys soon. Hopefully, I'll have better token luck than me. Gosh, at least today. Hopefully, you'll have the token luck we had the other 2 days. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for